Welcome to one of my favorite places in the world, Moab, Utah. I've been coming here since 1999, and let me tell you, there's so much shit to do here, it can be overwhelming trying to plan a trip. So let us walk you through a 3 to 4 day trip of a lot of cool things that you can do so that you don't fuck up your family vacation. No matter where you stay when you come to Moab, you're going to want to start your morning off with a good breakfast. Moab Garage Company is one of our favorites. They got great coffee, $26,000 espresso maker, and burritos that'll make you want to slap your mom. On the way into Moab on 191 from the north, you're going to pass the entrance to Arches National Park on the left, and right across from that on the right-hand side is a giant sand dune. It's awesome to very, very slowly hike up, but run down, slide down, or fall down fast. No trip to Moab is complete without a visit to Arches National Park. You might think it's cliche, but it's literally the most beautiful views I've ever seen anywhere in the world. It's no coincidence that it is super busy most good weather times of the year. So either show up super early or budget most of the day if you're planning on getting an evening shot of a delicate arch. Pack the right stuff, bring water, camera, food, make sure you bring a light, make sure you set yourself up so you don't get lost on the way back because there aren't lights from the delicate arch back to the parking area. Make sure you come prepared because even though it's very unlikely that you're gonna die at Arches National Park, if you don't bring everything you need, don't be stuck in a position where you have to leave the park to go back and get something midday because you're not getting back in. If you come to Moab to go rock climbing, a great place to start is the Wall Street climbing area. As you come up north out of town on the north side of the Colorado River, follow the signs to Potash and drive down the road until you see a bunch of other people climbing. All these routes are from 5.4 to 5.13. It's a great place to come out and practice lead climbing and get warmed up for a lot of the other multi-pitch climbs that are all around Moab. This is a great place to come if you're uncertain about outdoor climbing to begin with. It's always populated with a bunch of other climbers. Generally speaking, they're all very friendly and willing to help, so don't be afraid to ask questions when you're out here. Almost all the routes are sport routes, but a lot of the first bolts are set up pretty high, so you might want to bring a stick to actually stick clip your first quick draw. Also, bear in mind that some of these routes, even though they're labeled sport, have very few clips, and it's a good idea to have a collection of small cams and nuts in case you actually want to place extra protection in as your lead climb. If you don't have the right thing when you get here, there's a couple great gear outfitters in town that have a ton of climbing gear, but you might want to stop in at Pagan Mountaineering. They have everything you need to get squared away for these climbs. The Wall Street area is south facing, so it's very sunny during the day. So make sure you bring sunscreen and possibly like some extra overhead cover to kind of protect yourself from getting sunburned. One of the biggest reasons people come to Moab is the mountain bike. It's basically the mecca in the United States with mountain biking. It's super awesome. You can rent a bike almost anywhere in Moab. We like Rim Cyclery specifically because they're pretty rock and roll dudes and because they're not the other dudes who fucked us last time we came here. For $60 a day, you can get a super high-end regular bike. For $100 a day, you can get an e-bike. You might think e-bikes are cheating, but the reality is there's some really raw terrain here and there's a lot of sand, and having an e-bike is gonna get you onto trails that you wanna get onto with a lot less difficulty, and you're still gonna get your bag smoked. In addition to mountain biking, this is a really rad place to road bike. If you're looking to get your road bike on, there's actually some really great places, but for me, the best thing is to get out and hit up the road that goes up to Dead Horse State Park. You got a great climb up, it's not too crazy, got some really good miles and some beautiful stuff almost all the way out past Dead Horse. You can hit a loop and come back, and it's gonna be amazing. The same road that you take to get up to Dead Horse State Park is 313. If you're looking for an awesome mountain biking trail without the pressure of having to ride back uphill to where you started and left your vehicle, pre-position a vehicle down at the turnoff for 313 coming in from Moab, and then take all your bikes up to a variety of trails like Horse Thief, Mesa Trail or Navajo Rocks, ride a great flowy mountain bike trail. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of like, oh shit, I'm gonna die moments. You can actually get a fun ride in and you don't have to worry about the slog uphill to get back. I grew up coming to Moab with one priority, hitting the Jeep trails. We'd drive here with a trailer with a Jeep on it. We would drive until the vehicle broke, we'd try to fix it, and then we would drive home sad with empty pocketbooks. The easy solution for seeing all the 4x4 trails in Moab is to come here and rent a sick, fully independent suspension UTV that allows beginners or advanced drivers to go on almost every trail in and around Moab, see everything, drop it back off at the rental place, and go home. There's a lot of places around Moab to rent a UTV. We like High Point. It's a great place. They did us right. You can expect to spend anywhere from $300 to $500 a day to rent a UTV. They'll range from a basic Ranger model all the way to a turbocharged Can-Am. I suggest you get the fast one. Just be careful if you play with it like it's a Mario Kart car, you might end up losing your $8,000 deposit. There's a lot of places that you can take a UTV here in Moab, but if you're here and you don't know where to go, I suggest that you start at the Sand Flats recreational area. There's a lot of places to just try out different driving techniques along the way. Due to trail closures and seasonal restrictions, I would highly recommend you talk to the rental agency about where the best place to go is, but whatever you do, don't miss the chance to drive Hell's Revenge Trail, which is conveniently in the Sand Flats recreational area. You're gonna burn a lot of time if you don't go online and get your Sand Flats recreational area pass before you get there, because the line to get one in person can get super long depending on how many people are trying to be out there. So grab a machine, head out here, and I tell you to be safe, but what I really mean is take chances.